Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's been a while, but I'm bringing you guys another Pokemon video for this Quaquaval raid, or Quaquaval. I don't know how I say it, however you guys want to. But anyways, I figured I should get a video out here just because these aren't really to where you can kind of just use Iron Hands or any Pokemon you really want to. You kind of have to think about the Pokemon you're needing to choose, at least ever since the Skeledirge raid. The Meowscarada one really wasn't too bad. That one was pretty simple. Skeledirge, we actually had to use a different Pokemon because of Unaware, and this is going to be the same case because of the Moxie ability. So I'm using Slowbro. My EVs are 252 in special attack, 4 in HP, and 252 in defense. You can use Austin John's version if you really want to, where it's instead of special attack, it's HP investment and it's just swapped. So the HP is 252 and special attack is 4. I did see Osiris's video about Mew, but I know everybody isn't going to have Mew. But again, the main idea is you want somebody with a skill swap ability. It's also key to mention that you guys probably want Regenerator on Slowbro if you're going to use this. Just because if you do get a Tauros or Arcanine or Staraptor that has Intimidate, you want those to be able to connect with him and drop his attack, because he's gonna bulk up I think twice throughout here, but every kill is a Moxie boost. So getting rid of Moxie, that's the first thing you got to do, and then it's pretty straightforward from there. He does hit pretty hard still, like with these Brave Birds. So I did get crit a few times and it did slow down the strategy, but it didn't really ultimately affect it often enough because that is RNG based. So again, what I would say to you guys is make sure you have Iron Defense, Nasty Plot, Stored Power, and Skill Swap as your moveset. What I like to do is get my I Skill Swap first, and then I get my 2 Stored Powers off, just so I can get 1 less attack towards being able to Terrastalize into my Psychic type to get that powered up. You're pretty much going to go down every single time, or you're going to waste time using your Iron Defense for it just to get reset. So it's easier just to go for Stored Power 2 times after you Skill Swap, and then go down, and then you can start setting up your Iron Defenses. The good thing is that after that, when he removes negative effects, he doesn't get his ability back, so it's stuck like that. But I was able to get 3 Iron Defenses up before before I was really in critical damage. Sometimes you can even get a Nasty Plot off depending on your RNG. I don't have the best NPC group with me. Umbreon's okay. Weavile is easily a KO for him and doesn't really help, especially when he uses Leer and then I'm using special moves. But Umbreon using Thunder Wave, Dunsparce, or the Dunsparce, whichever one it is, using that kind of helps. There was a run where he did get paralyzed 3 times in a row, and I probably could have set up my Iron Defenses early, but it would just, I would rather play it safe before I start doing all that and wasting time. So just treat it as you go down 1 time and then you go ahead into being ready to Terrastalize. So here I set up my Iron Defenses. I use my last Stored Power. I use the Nasty Plot, but then I'm just trying to get these Stored Powers off. My goal was to get Shield off so that Umbreon can start Thunder Waving, and then that just helps me out a little bit more, because if you get crit and you're in pretty much the yellow, he is going to knock you out if he uses Brave Bird, which I got crit there. I got crit at the end of this video, and it just wasn't good. Even before this run, I got crit twice after everything was set up and I just needed to start attacking. So that is what ruined one of my runs, is just because of the crit. But again, that's RNG. It's probably going to happen every now and then, but it's not really something that's too often because there's nothing that increases chances. So this was the build that worked out for me. I didn't have trouble. This is the second time I completed it. The first time I did it with the regular Slowbro I already had, but this one I wanted to use the shiny and that I had and just wasn't EV trained or anything, so that's why I'm recording with this one. So as you can see, look at, after his second bulk up, that's a lot of damage with the crit. That almost knocks me out completely. So if I didn't attack there, if I was like a second or 1 move behind, I'd be knocked down and the run might be over. But we were able to complete it. I went ahead and used the Beast Ball to catch him. Same with Skeletors and Neoscarada. I used a Beast Ball. That's my favorite Pokeball, honestly. So getting all the starters in there and their shiny forms is what I'm specifically going for. It's a lot harder to get some of them other than breeding, I would say. Kind of like Cyndaquil. Even Tepig, I've been having a little bit of trouble just finding there. But yeah, that's my goal right now, is to get, you know, all the starters into a Beast Ball in their shiny. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope it helps. If you guys have any other different strategies you guys liked or found, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you guys do this online, that'll be a lot easier. If you guys need help, I'm willing to help you guys. Just make sure you send a comment and then I can connect with you guys that way. I am going to show you guys a few other runs of where I messed up, just because I think it's a little bit funny and you'll just see. So there we go. We got 1 Iron Defense. We got 2 Iron Defenses up. We're about to go for the 3rd. And a crit. So we have to try this again. Same game, just the next spawn. We got 2 up. There's the 3rd. So all the Iron Defenses are set up. We're in a pretty good spot right now, I would say. We'll get our 1 stored power off. We get a crit. We're going to heal up real quick just to get some health back, make sure we can stay alive. And then we're going to be setting up our nasty plots. So there's 1. Pretty good shape right now. +2 special attack. And another crit. We're ready. Nope.